welcome back to Mafia 3. Today Lincoln starts by going to see Aunt Lily, as today it's all about helping others. That's Lincoln's motto for today, and this is back at Sammy's bar. Now Aunt Lily originally wanted this bar renovated and brought back to how it should be, a centre of the community. Lincoln now has some money behind him, so he heads back inside to start the renovations. Aunt Lily is waiting for him. And the first renovation he needs to do is going to cost $20,000, but he happily does it.
This is wild. How did you...
Spent a lot of years helping Sammy make this place what it was. Just came natural putting it back together.
Might be good to fix up the back. Get a pool table in there, like Sammy always wanted. We could do a lot here.
Now the first renovation is done, the bar is looking better. It's no longer burnt out shell that it was when we walked in. Lincoln decides to spend a bit more money and do a few more repairs while he's here. The first one being the bar for another $5,000.
You're really putting your mark on this place, Lincoln.
Next up, he decides to look at the centerpiece of the bar itself. And for another $5,000, renovates that too.
Sammy looks real good up there, baby.
The final bit of money he has, he spends it on the music and upgrading that. And that is the bar done and the money spent. Now Aunt Lily is happy. Lincoln heads out to see Vito after hearing that Vito needs a favour. Lincoln's a bit unsure about what Vito will need, but heads out to see him and find out what it is.
You cook?
My ma's bucatini recipe. I don't know, thought I'd give it a try.
She back in Empire Bay?
No, she passed a while ago.
You got any folks back there?
Take a look at that paper.
Some city councilman's up for re-election.
I need a favor.
Who is he? You tied up with Marcano?
This fuck. Him and his pals killed a friend of mine. Look, he'd see me coming from a mile away.
Oh yeah, because I'm so inconspicuous.
You know how to get to people. It's taken me 12 years and a lot of money to find this cocksucker. I'd make it worth your while. And I'd consider it a personal favor.
I'll think about it.
If you're having trouble finding him, look for somebody on the street who might be willing to give him up. When you're done, come back here. We got a lot more names need to be X'd out.
First motherfucker I want you to hit is Lucky. He gets the name on account of he ain't got none. Luck, that is. But it don't stop him from playing cards any chance he can get. You ought to be able to rough up some assholes out there who'll give him up pretty easily. Guy's a real prick. No one can stand him. Running out of room to keep all this cash. Come back and I'll have more for you.
It turns out Vito has a list of people he wants killed because they killed a friend of his. Now, I think that's Joe that he's talking about that was killed previously. Vito wants it done, and Lincoln doesn't quite agree willingly, but in the end agrees to go and take care of it. The first person he needs to go and see, though, is one of Lucky's old cronies, Stan the Face Caramanci. Hopefully he'll give up the location of where Lucky is.
You're gonna tell me where I can find the councilman.
Lucky's supposed to be playing cards here.
Nighty-night, bitch.
The Face very quickly gives up the location for Lucky, and that is where Lincoln heads next to take down Lucky for Vito.
Sounds like trouble. Fuck, is he gone? Let's try over here now. You all right?
Hope they build something decent where that gym was. Neighborhood could use something. An accountant who lived in the Rourke.
You're tired. Anybody else here to
Okay. Look for cover. Icing this fucker. He's cutting us down. That fucking eye. Boys, let me at him. Circle around here.
That is Lucky taken care of, so Lincoln heads back to see Vito and lets him know the job is done.
Still stomping ass out there, Lincoln? Thanks for taking care of that thing. I might have another job for you later. Next up is Nestor the Molester. To be fair, I don't know that he's actually molested anyone, but with a name like Nestor, I'm pretty certain he has. Anyway, he deals smut to the peep shows. Talk to the right perverts, and one of them will know Nestor.
Vito seems happy that Lincoln has taken care of Lucky and actually gives him a second name, Nestor the Molester Rourke. But Lincoln puts it on the back burner as he heads to see Burke first.
Where'd she come from?
Me arse. I shit her out this morning, wheels and all.
Have you ever heard the saying you catch more flies with honey than vinegar?
Have you ever heard the saying, what is that one there, yeah? Go fuck yourself.
A few times.
Saying about you, lad. It's personal. I got it covered.
I need your full attention on what we're doing here. Can't have you running around with your head up your ass.
A couple of lads come to me looking for wheels.
You from around here?
Belfast.
Belfast. They heavyweights.
Oh, monumental. Looking for serial numbers. Parts to throw in. Keep the Belfast law guessing when things go boom.
They asking or telling?
Hey, Ray, don't ask.
Nikki could have done this in an hour. Fucking talk to her, man. Sort your shit out.
You got kids? Wayne's on rent someplace.
None that I know of.
And you've not got a goddamn clue the many ways a child can disappoint you.
I'm pretty sure the feeling's mutual. Christ. Well, what do you need, Burke?
Starters, more of these cars. If you can put your hands on them and deliver them back here, that'll be a lot of help to me.
I'll keep my eyes open.
I can do that, Lassie. You do that.
Fucking dick.
It turns out the IRA are putting the squeeze on Burke. Lincoln knows they're not people to mess with, and he reluctantly agrees to help Burke. Burke needs 3 Orange Samson Richmond-Luxes for this order from the IRA. Just after leaving the yard, Lincoln happens upon the first one. After checking around and making sure no police are around, he quickly jumps in, hotwires it, and drives it back to Burke. With the first car dropped off, Lincoln then heads out to find number 2. This one took him a little bit longer, but eventually number 2 arrives at the yard. One more to go, and Lincoln heads out once again. This time it took a lot longer. Night has come, but Lincoln manages to deliver the 3rd and final car. Lincoln then heads back inside to see Burke and let him know the job is done.
Tough gig being your pal. I'm a man who honours as a great well with a lot of regular folk messing their wheels. The brothers back in Belfast really appreciate your help.
Now Burke is happy as well. Lincoln remembers that he has his job from Vito still to do, so he heads out to meet one of the old crew of Nestor the Molester to try and get his location.
I do not fucking like this.
Give me a hand, now.
Don't go.
Where can I find that fucker Nestor?
Nestor's supposed to fix some of the booths here.
Don't leave town. Your ass is mine now.
Once again, the location for Nestor was given up very easily. Lincoln heads there to take him down. First of all, he heads to the roof overlooking where he's been told he is, just to get an eyeball on the site and find a way to take him down quietly. Maybe it's take down his men first.
Only a matter of time till someone took care of him. How many mysterious deaths equal a pattern? Cops are so useless.
Whatever.
Hey, darling. Right back at you.
The good book. Turn the other cheek, and that's what I teach my boy every day. We rise above the trials and tribulations we have here on earth because we have a heavenly home waiting for us.
I'd never hold my own money, though. Yours? Sure.
This person is breathing. What are we supposed to do?
Huh?
I'm pinned down!
Saddle up, fellas.
Come tussle with him.
Nestor the Molester Rourke is dead, and Lincoln now heads back to Vito to let him know the job is done.
What can I do for you, Lincoln? Oof. You might need a bag or something for all the good job taking out that last fucker on my list for me.
And that is Lincoln's day of helping others over. He's managed to please Aunt Lily. He's helped Vito take down 2 men associated with a friend of his that was killed. And he's also helped Burke get the IRA off his back. Next episode, Lincoln continues his path of revenge.